Alright, welcome you all. Today we're going to meander in somewhere here in Jamaica. It's a private property, so I can't tell you exactly where, but I'm going to a river or a stream that is totally fishless. No fish. So come with me, alright? Listen to the sound of the birds. Man, this is so tranquil. Alright, first stop, I'm going to stop at this cotton tree. We're going to show you how huge it is. I've not been here for a while, and wow, this is so different from the way it was before Hurricane Melissa. This is what Melissa has done. So the river down here, swimming or entering this river is not permitted for some reason or another. But this was not the way it was. So this is after the hurricane. We are in May now. Yeah. We'll take a look at this tree here. This is huge. This should be a cotton tree, but for some reason I'm not quite sure, because there we have the what is called what we call in Jamaica the tree that is not friendly. You see, you know, there's the markers on it there. This is one of the trees that we call the antisocial tree. All the way along the bark, there is what we call thorns, or maca, as they say in Jamaica. Take a closer look here. And this is huge. Go all the way up. Look. And you can hear the sound of the birds. I'm trying to see if I can find one of those birds. But this is so tranquil, so beautiful. Oh, and here we have what we call the guinep. This is the guinep tree. The tree that produces some seeds that are edible. Right here. And this is a little one. I'm not quite sure the name of that tree. When we were kids, we used to call them gum, where you could cut the bark and use the stain that's run from it to make gum to catch birds. I'm not sure. If you know the name of it, you can leave it in the comment. There we go. This is, I thought it was a cotton tree, but now I'm looking at this, it's not a cotton because it says they torn all over. When we were little, we called it the antisocial tree. So if you know the name, you can leave it in the comment and correct me if I am wrong. And I don't know if you can see way over in the distance over there. Let me see if I can catch them. These are what is known as the John Crow or the turkey vulture, all the way up. And regardless of how you may feel or what you think of those birds, those are really some magnificent flyer. They soar really high. I don't know if you can see them somewhere up there in the cloud. The turkey vulture, the magnificent Jamaican birds. We don't like them, but they play their part because they are the birds that clean up they are the vultures. Whatever carcasses that is in the bush or anywhere, those are the birds that's, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But this is so magnificent. I'm hearing the sounds of, I'm not sure the name, if they're the parakeets or they're the jabbling crows or, yeah. But you can hear them, you just can't see them. They're so well hidden in the lush greenery. There's one right there. But that one looked like a ground dove or some form of a dove somewhere on that limb there. And this is the first time I'm testing out my Samsung A56. I'm not sure what you can do. We'll see. We'll see. And over here we have a clump of, bamboo. So here we have some trees that was fallen by the great Hurricane Melissa. There used to be a truck somewhere here, I think, not sure, where we used to come and walk down where you could have swum, although they say it is not fit for swimming. I'm not sure why. So let's meander and along down here and see. But I'm a bit timid because normally these bushes, they usually harbored wasp. So I'm hoping there's no wasp here. In Jamaica we say wasp. So now, it's a clump of bamboo roots. In some places in the world they are edible. Some places they are used to make furniture. We used to use them and make drums to sell to the tourists. Let's get a closer look at one of these roots. Yeah, so this is what we call the bamboo giants. Let's go back here. Alright, there we go. So we usually cut them, have them dried or get the dried one, We used to use them make drums. We used to use them to make ashtrays. Some places they used to make furniture. And actually, as tall as they be and as tough as they may become, these are actually grass. So yes, the bamboo, what you're looking at here is a member of the grass family. And I said somewhere in the world, or some places in the world, they are edible. They use the young bamboo to make some form of dishes. Comment if you know what I'm talking. Comment if they use it to do that. Where are you from? And what's the name of the dishes or dish that it's used to make? And comment the type of furnitures or craft, yeah, that these tropical grass are used to make. This is amazing. This is as close you can get to nature in what you would call a concrete jungle. Because somewhere close by there are concrete jungle. I bet you didn't know that this place exists near a city. I hear the cry of a bird. I'm trying to get close to it to see if I can get it on film. But and look at this. This tree here has fallen. It was pushed down or clipped by the mighty Hurricane Melissa. And somewhere, look at what's happening here. Wow, ain't life amazing? So from the fallen tree, it sprung. Wow, comment if you know the name of this plant or this tree. This is the tree that they say when hurricane is near, the leaf is turned over. Comment if you know the name. And while we look at some lush, wild tropical plants here. Wow. If you make it this far in the video and you do like what you see, why not give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and better yet, why not subscribe? Remember, you don't pay to subscribe. And the like doesn't cost anything. Come on. This little fella here, I think they say, I don't remember the name. Do you know the name? Take a look at it. They say it's good to make tea. It's good for some medicinal purposes. You can boil it and drink it. I'm not sure. Am I correct? I think so. Well, take a look down here. I want to go down there, but I'm not. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to do that. This is so cool. So let's meander our way down a little further. It is amazing. This is supposed to be an almond. In Jamaica we say almond. I think it's a young almond tree. Yes, it is. Look at this tree here. Look at this little guy here. This is a young, what we call antisocial tree. This is a young antisocial tree. You got thorns or maca all over. Just look at it. And the reason why we call it the antisocial tree, because trees like these you cannot climb, you cannot hold on to, so they are not sociable. They have no friends. And somewhere on the side here there's a little palm. Not sure the name, but there it is. Let me introduce you to this little guy here. Can you see him? Comment if you can. He's crawling away. Said he doesn't want to be seen. Ah. Can you see him? Comment me and tell me if you can. Say yes I can or no I don't. Come on. That's a spider. In Jamaica we say a Nancy. When you walk and these little silk wrap your face at night, you say the duppy. There's duppy around our ghost. You know that. Comment yes if you know what I'm talking about. Here's one of those medicinal trees again right here. Comment if you know the name. This one right here. Is it sarsaparilla? I don't remember. Comment if you know the name. But yes, this is one of those medicinal trees. It's safe for drinking right here. I know that. I used to drink it. You boil it and it has a nice taste to it. Alright, let's meander on along. Comment the name if you know the name. I don't remember the name. I haven't seen these in ages. Do you know what they're called? Or what are they called in your neck of the woods? Where you from? Yeah, this is a wild grass right here. We know that. Again, some form of palm tree right here. Do you know its name? Would you plant this at your home? Comment. Why would you or why wouldn't you? Again, more bamboo here. And what they say about bamboo? Do you know? I tell you. They say anywhere there are bamboo trees, there's a river close by. Is that true? Is it the same saying in your neighborhood, in your neck of the woods? What are your myths about the bamboo? Here, this is supposed to be called the summa tree that bears some berries that are edible after some process, are good for making oil, castor oil. They say it's good for cold. I'm not sure. What are these used for where you're from? What is it called? Alright, so let's meander along. I was trying to get through to see if I could go on the river or go down to where the stream is, but it doesn't look possible because the greenery here is long overdue. It has not been used for quite a while. Look at this red tree here. I'm not sure of the name. Do you know the name? This is different. Look at the leaves, almost like blood. The sticker one here is called the guaca leaves, right? This one here, friends, right here. But I'm curious about this one. What is it? Is it its name? Do you know? The leaves are like blood, or specks of blood right there. I don't remember seeing these ones. These are new to me. What is it called? What are they used for? All of it is red, and then the leaves have some like some spots of blood on it. Here's a closer one. Look at one. Here. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, so my stuff is good. Alright, so we're at the river now, or the stream. It's dirty. Alright, so these are the berries that I was telling you about. The, what's it called? The isle nuts? That's what they call it. That's some. So the berries are on here that are used for oil, the making of oil. I don't know if you can see them. Alright, there they are. They used to make castor oil, yes. Let's see if I can step down. Get back close. There we go. So this river runs here, but there's no fish in it. I've never seen a fish in it. I don't know why. And it is not safe for swimming or for drinking. That is what the authorities says. And yeah, we're going to go by what the authorities says. But if the authority says didn't say it is not for safe for swimming, tell me, would you swim in it? These yellow flowers they are known as, what are they known as? Do you know? Aren't they the Spanish needle? Yes, these are the Spanish needle. Why are they called Spanish needle? Do you know? Leave it in the comments. Alright, so let's get back. Let's meander and down to the stream. Anyone that knows what is the meaning of why the water looks like this. You can leave it in the comments. Tell me, why does the water here looks this frothy? Is it a warning to say keep out, or is there some form of life in it? That's why it looks this way. Let me meander along here. So now I'm in the middle of this stream. Let's go across here, here, here. Alright, so there used to be some form of pumping going on here, I'm not sure. There is a construction over there. I know there used to be a hole, deep hole there. Some construction here, there. So I don't know what is happening, but it is really private, relatively private. And there were warning signs posted along here that no swimming is allowed. So, yeah. And this is post Hurricane Melissa. No cleaning up progress or process has taken place months after Hurricane Melissa, and we are now basically in the hurricane season again. So can you imagine, should we be hit, Jamaica be hit by another hurricane, what would happen? Because after Melissa, nothing. It's all piled up, no cleaning, nothing. Yeah? So the authorities, if you're seeing this, they need to do something. But there we are. Well, for those of you who have been with me so far along this the meandering journey, thanks for keeping my company. Alright, so that's it. Thank you for stopping by. Please do like, share, subscribe, and we catch you on another journey. So we're just gonna meander ourselves out of here. Catch you guys on the other one.